Hello YouTube, it is Paul here. I hope everybody's having an amazing day. And today we're gonna do a review of this beauty here. This is the Sharp by Design Evo Typhoon, the full-size version in with marbled carbon fiber inlays and regrind by Brian Nadeau in Japanese Tanto. That's a long name. That's a long name. But stay tuned because this is a very special knife, and today we're gonna look into it. By the way, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Please check the links in the description if you want to support the channel. That would mean the world to me. It would help me a lot. If that's not the case, no problem at all. But you can always subscribe because that's free. Anyway, so let's dig right into it. So this is the Sharp by Design Evo Typhoon. As I said, this is the full-size version. And guys, it's an incredible knife. It's just an incredible knife. I love it so much. Let's do something about the size and weight, because that's what we're usually doing. But I just wanted to appreciate the build quality and the details on this knife. Just want to show it to you guys. This is a work of art. It's truly beautiful, and I do enjoy it quite a lot. The action on it is superb, and we will get into that later. Alrighty, so let's see the size. It's a big boy. It's a pretty big boy. We're gonna do 21.5 centimeters full length, and we're gonna have a 10 centimeter blade, 10 centimeters, with a cutting edge of around 9. It depends on the grind, because it could be a bit more, but let's say 9 centimeters. Alrighty, let's weight it. So, man, this is dirty. I should change this. So we're gonna do ounces first. That's 4.23 ounces. We're gonna switch to, what do we need? Grams. Yeah, that's what we need. 120 grams. For a knife this big, with a heavy blade and TI, it's really good in terms of ratio for weight. It's a big knife, so 120 grams. That is not heavy at all, I would say. So that's about it for size and weight. Let's move on and do some size comparisons. What do we want to do here? We want to do a big boy and a smaller boy. Let's do the Umnumzan, the Pre-Sweeve Umnumzan. Let's do that, just so you guys get an idea. Let's do the McNeese PM Mac 2. Just a smaller boy. Let me just put this into the frame for you guys to see better. Righty. Now let's do the usual suspect, the PM2. Where's my PM2? It should be here somewhere. Oh, there we go. The PM2. Spyderco PM2, another big boy. As you can see, it's pretty much the same size. And let's do a Benchmade Osborne, just so you guys can get an idea of the size of this knife. So as you can see, it's a pretty big boy. It's they do have smaller versions. I think they have a mini, and I think they do have a what's it called, a micro version too. Let's see thickness. It's pretty similar. Yeah, the PM2 is a bit thicker due to the Flytanium scales. By the way, Flytanium makes some amazing scales. If anybody's interested, I can link them down below. These are the Lotus scales from Flytanium. Nothing is sponsored here, but I just love these products, by the way. Oh, by the way, this is the PM2 in Maximet. Incredible steel. I sharpened this a while ago, and it's still kicking. Let's get back to our beauty here from Brian Nadeau, the Sharp by Design. He's one of the most sought after designers in the US, as far as I know. Like, for example, I've seen some of his custom works. Some of his custom works are insane. Like, absolutely insane. Check out Metal Complex for the Arch Nemesis. That's an incredible dagger by Brian Nadeau. And this company, Sharp by Design, it's his company. These are made by Riyadh. As you all know, Riyadh makes some incredible stuff. It's one of the best OEMs in China. This is made in China, by the way. Full disclaimer: it's not made in the US. And for the price, it's a bit expensive, but these are pretty hard to find nowadays. Okay, I think this one is made in 2021 or 2022. Let me check. Oh, by the way, this is the box. So we've got, you guys read that. Sharp by Design, Evo Typhoon, Harpoon, Tanto, Black PVD, Marble, Carbon Fiber, Inlay. That's the full name of the knife. Yeah, so it doesn't show, but I think it's made in 2021 or 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Comment down below. Let me know if I'm mistaken with that. If you guys think it's got a different year as manufacture date. Alrighty, materials and hardware. So as I said, titanium scales. The inlays are marbled carbon fiber, and they look great. They just look perfect. Very, very smooth. There's barely a pass here between the regular part of the scale and the carbon fiber part. You can barely feel it. Really, really smooth. On the other side too. As you guys can see, where's the hardware? Where's the hardware on this? That's incredible. So I think you can remove these the inlays. I'm not sure. I haven't disassembled this one. I got it a week ago, I think, and I did play with it quite a bit. As I said, there's no visible hardware on it. There's a lot of space in there, so the scales are not very thick. And this part here on the what's called the lanyard pin, this part here, or is it? It's like a standoff, but it also works as a lanyard thingy. It's almost like it's in an integral. Do you see that? It feels like it's made from one piece, right? I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Anyway, but as I said, titanium and carbon fiber inlays. The pocket clip is titanium. Yep. The hardware is, I think it's stainless steel. Is it? This is definitely stainless steel. So I would think the hardware is stainless steel. Nevertheless, the blade is M390 and really nice. It's got this sort of like proprietary, doesn't it? Let me see. Also, I think we've got a T8 here. So we've got a T8. Let's see the T8. Oh, perfect. So this is a T8, by the way. T8 on the inlay. No, what's it called? What's it called? Is it an inlay for the lock bar? You know, the steel lock bar insert. That's the word I was looking for. Insert. And the pocket clip is also T8. Wow, that's incredible. Thank you, Sharp by Design, or thank you, Riyadh, for not doing any sort of bullshit with T6s. So that's that. Let's do build quality next. So that's with the hardware. Build quality is incredible. It's almost flawless. I love the details here. Love the logo, the Brian Nadeau logo on the flipper. Does it write M390 anywhere? I'm pretty sure, because I know Riyadh does M390. I'm not sure if it's written anywhere, but I'm positive it's M390. No, not really. Anyway, but the build quality is really good. As I said, the carbon fiber, you cannot feel the passing through the titanium. Very nice. No sharp edges anywhere. The flipper is very nice. Very nice. You can actually feel it, but the detent is money. Very good detent. Super nice, super crisp. The action is, these are known for their action, by the way. These are known for their action, so the action is going to be stellar. Can I'm just gonna try because I'm curious. I can apparently. So you can reverse flick this bad boy. So it's got like sort of like a fuller, and if you go down here with your finger, you can reverse flick it, which is dope. I do not recommend that because the flipper is so good and it's the intended method. I don't think this is intended for deployment. Maybe two-handed, but I don't think that's yeah. But I'm rambling. Build quality is stellar, really good. The pocket clip, I haven't carried this, I just played with it. It's good tension, a bit tough for my taste, but I believe it would work well. This is a satin version, so it's gonna catch some fingerprints. Let me just clean that off for a second to show it to you. Really nice finish, sort of like a brushed finish on it. Very nice pocket clip. It is not reversible, so lefties, I'm sorry, you guys do not get a reversible clip on this knife. Righty, blade shape. I know the blade shape on this one. You guys know I have no clue on blade shapes. I'm absolutely clueless when it comes to blade shapes. But on this one, I do know the blade shape because it is written on the box. So, yeah, the Harpoon Tanto. So this one, as I said, it's a regrind. They say it's a regrind by Brian Nadeau. And it's called the Japanese Harpoon Tanto, Japanese Tanto. As far as I understood, it's pretty cool, guys. It's pretty cool. I love a pointy poon. It brings me Unumzan vibes. Where's the Zan? Gets me the harpoon thingy. I absolutely love this blade shape. It's so good, so nice. And it's pointy. It's pointy. Unlike, I don't know, something like this. This is not very pointy, you know. I don't know, what other example should I give you? The blade that's not pointy at all. Will this work? No, this won't work either. But look, I found another one. A Spanto. Is this Spanto? Yeah. Anyway, again, I am going places. So blade shape is gonna be Harpoon Tanto. Really cool blade. Very nice, and it's heavy, so it's gonna fall really cool. The steel is gonna be M390. I know it is not written anywhere, but does it right on the box? It doesn't. Anyway, it's M390. Riyadh works in M390, and this is gonna be M390 for sure. Alrighty, let's move on to my favorite part of the video, ease of deployment and ease of disengagement, and basically action. So, for ease of deployment, I'm gonna go with a 10. 10 out of 10. The flipper tab works perfectly. It catches your finger really nicely. The landing area is also soft. So this is a really good one. I cannot complain about anything on the action on this knife, and the fact that you can do this, it's also super nice. Ease of deployment, 10 out of 10. There's nothing I can complain about. The D10 is tuned to perfection. It just goes. It flies, guys. Like, it flies like a Shiro girl. Where's my Shiro? There we go. So it literally flies out. Yeah, of course, I would say the action on the Shiro is better, but anyway. Ooh, that's smooth. Alrighty. But this one is really good. The Shiro is twice as expensive. That Shiro is $1,000, so. I'm not trying to flex or anything. I just buy expensive shit and have debts to Mafia or whatever. I'm joking. Anyway, but... as we said, ease of deployment is going to be 10 out of 10. Let's move on to ease of disengagement. I'm going to give it a 9. It's good. It's really good. And the drop shotty action is insanely cool. That's so smooth. Yeah, but my only gripe with it is that it does have this sharper thing here. But sometimes you gotta go with the meat of your finger in there, right? Can you see it? So you have to access it quite hard in order to disengage the blade. So that's why it's not a 10 out of 10, but a 9 out of 10, which is also incredibly good. Super, super nice. Yeah, really, really cool one. So 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10 overall. Incredible. Price and value. These, I think they retailed for around $400. They're not for $100 anymore. These go around for like 600, maybe more. In Europe, it's the same. They're really, really expensive. Yeah, I overpaid for it probably. I got in a trade from a friend of mine. Great dude. Shout out to him. I'm not gonna give his name because, you know, I try to be as low profile as possible when chatting about other people, because I never know what their thoughts are about being featured in a YouTube video. I know I'm not a big channel, but still, so thank you very, very much for this trade. I absolutely love this knife. These go for like 600 now, 400. I think the value is there. They are made in China. They are made in China, but I don't know, guys. I think Riyadh, this is one of Riyadh's best work out there. This is also Riyadh, and this is also incredible. This is the Vero Engineering Lux, their best knife out there. This is also Riyadh, and it's incredible. But I don't know. This is also like $500 or something. It's really expensive. Riyadh is Riyadh. They do amazing stuff. But for example, Kunu can do similar for almost half the price. So you know, there's levels and levels, but this one is incredible. So I would say, of course, guys, $400 for a folding knife is still incredibly expensive. I'm not saying you should buy it for $400 or $600. I'm just saying that there's options out there. There's I don't know. There's a lot of people that will pay way more than you would ever think for a knife, even if you have. So I think I have expensive knives, but there's people out there that, I don't know, have one Pelly case with double the price of my entire collection. So there's levels to this game. I'm in a point in my journey where I enjoy keeping the knives that I actually use. I don't have any safe Queen's Grail pieces that never get used. No, I carry everything. Of course, I do not abuse them. I carry them as a responsible adult, and I use them for their design purpose, for knives, for cutting shit up. I'm not using them for prying stuff. I'm not using them for opening tuna cans or whatever, you know. But yeah, once again, $400 or $600. Let's talk about the price, because these are not being made anymore, as far as I know. So it kind of makes sense that they're gonna be more expensive because they're very hard to find. In Europe, I haven't seen a lot of them. I have not seen a lot of them, so it does make sense. So there is value to be had there. It's an incredibly made knife. It's very good. I have no complaints on the build quality on it. So I would say it's worth the cash if you want to get it. Who's it for? It's for the collector. I do not see this knife as a user for a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people are using this knife. It's a good knife, but I feel like it's more like a showcase piece. You know, like, for example, let me just grab one of my knives. I don't know. Let's do something else. I don't know, like, I don't know, this, right? This is a wee cubit, right? This, it's a good knife. It's an expensive knife. Of course, it's what, $200, $250, something like that. But it feels more utilitarian. I don't know. This feels like a showcase piece. It feels like you don't want to use it because you're afraid you're gonna break it or whatever. I don't know. This feels like a user. This feels like a knife that should be used more and more. So yeah, I would say this is for the collectors out there, and I would definitely recommend it for collectors. It's an incredible knife. Shout out to Brian Nadeau, you made an incredible design. Shout out to Riyadh, they made incredible manufacturing on this one. Really, really good. Final thoughts. I absolutely love the action on this one. You guys know I'm a sucker for action, and this is stellar. And I do love this gimmick. The fact that you can I deploy it with my thumb too? I don't think I can, but I can do this, and that makes me happy. You know, that makes me really happy, and it feels awesome. So it's more like a fuller than an actual hole, an actual hole. Final thoughts. It's a really unique piece. It's a really cool one, I would say, for the collector out there. It is the knife for you. Buy one if you can find one. You will not be disappointed by it. But for the people that want to use their knives, this would not be my first choice. And I'm being really honest with you. I love the knife, but I don't think it's going to stay in my collection for long. Just because I do like using my stuff. I'm not saying it's gonna break on you or whatever. I'm just saying it's the sort of knife that feels better as a collector piece rather than a user. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking part in the journey. We're almost now at the time of this video, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is insane. It's amazing. I have no words to thank you guys. But from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank each and every one of you. Please, if you're not subscribed, do subscribe if you want to see daily content. I do post daily, be it shorts or long videos. Check the links in the description. These are affiliate links that might help the channel. I do have discounts for a lot of companies out there. So if you feel like it, if you want to buy something from one of these links, it does help the channel. It's free for you. You also get a discount. So thank you very much for watching. Once again, I love you all. Bye.